Coming up on this episode of The Clashcast.
I don't think we even had we didn't have a fuck bindle or nothing in there.
You want to do the fuck bindle?
Can you?
I'm pissing right now.
Do it.
Can you, fuck bindle.
That's a fucking intro right there.
Not again. Against the world. Why always us against the world? No, not again. Not us again. Why always us against the world?
Hey, you're listening to Clashcast. My name's Rob, and I'm here with Scott.
What's up?
This week we're here with Mailman Matt from House of L.
Howdy.
And I guess off the top, we want to go over all of this Twitter war stuff, if anyone's been following. I'll let Scott drive the car for a while here.
I don't have a license. Don't worry, I'm going to iMod my way through this one.
Ooh. I heard it's all right to do that.
Yeah.
It's okay as long as someone else is doing it.
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
I believe it was a direct quote from Boaz.
I believe you're right.
If all the priests are fucking 10-year-old boys in the asshole, it's okay to fuck a 10-year-old boy in the asshole.
That's a perfect analogy.
Yeah.
And in turn, if everyone's cheating, it's okay to cheat. Deflate your footballs, fucking cork your bats, put one of those fucking cock extenders on your tiny little fucking cheating cock, and go to town.
He made a valid point there. It is. I too think that it's okay if everyone else is doing it.
Well, I guess that's it. But it's not, in my opinion, it's not necessarily the cheating that is the issue that brought me out of my hiding in my hole in Twitter to come after Boaz and the True Sons. Here's the sad thing is I really, really like and respect a lot of the True Son guys. I don't like and respect Boaz. One major reason, he has stood on a soapbox for so fucking long, waving the banner of fair play and preaching how iModding is wrong and how the True Sons are a fair play clan. If you go to their website, it says it right there on the banner. When you say something that fucking passionate, wave that flag that much, and then you flip on a fucking dime and say the exact opposite, and then come up with excuses. You could be sitting around a party with a bunch of fucking dudes and say some horrible fucking shit like, yeah, I'd rape that bitch. And all your friends are like, what the fuck are you talking about? Oh, dude, I was just kidding. Well, you weren't fucking kidding. You're a sociopath psycho that would do some fucking horrible shit to a fucking woman, and you got fucking caught. So you switched the way you're talking, because you're hoping to get a couple bro fives, but you're not getting bro fives. You completely let out of the bag that you're a fucking douche, and no amount of backpedaling is going to get you out of that. And not to compare fucking rape to fucking iModding, even though it's raping the fucking game. It's a fucking huge fucking asshole comparison, and not to offend anyone that is not a fan of that shit, but I'm sure most cheaters are. You can't sit there and backpedal out of that shit. If you were a cheater from day one, you're a cheater from day one, no big deal. But if you say one thing forever and then you flip, that's a big deal. It's like fucking Superman going around and fucking killing people. He's your fucking hero. He had a responsibility as a podcaster that's been out there for a long time and has had people give him respect and look up to him. And then to do the exact opposite, seriously, it's like watching Superman just killing people.
Couldn't agree more.
Yeah, I think that's one of the messed up things is that he's. It's not like he was saying, yeah, if they agree to it, then I'll go ahead and do it too. He was like pro doing it.
He was like, that's the only way to be a TH10.
Yeah, which is crazy.
Right. I've been doing it for over a year.
I go up against Town Hall 10s all the time with my shitty Town Hall 10 account, and I can still pull out 2.
Yeah, and then we'll pull out zeros too. We'll pull out ones, and every now and then we'll pull out fucking threes.
But we're just noobs in mediocre clans that wouldn't understand the pressures of such an elite team as True Sons.
Well, how much pressure do you really fucking have if you're cheating? I mean, seriously.
Well, they're not yet. They're aspiring to be a cheating clan.
Here's the thing: is if you're talking about doing it, you're doing it.
Yeah.
And then when you backpedal, you definitely are doing it.
I thought the same thing.
Yeah.
It's like he was trying to give him props for being honest, and I'm like, after hearing all this, how can you give him props for being honest when all this time he's been a liar? Like, oh, well, you're being honest now, so that negates all of the lies up till now. Because to me, everything he's ever said has been the total opposite of what he's saying now. So that makes him a liar up till now. Is that now he's honest?
Maybe he's been body snatched.
I don't know. I always just felt like he was parroting his elite idols. Just like he never had an actual thought of his own. He just kind of spouted whatever Hulk and Jake would say. Because every time he would open his mouth, well, Hulk this and Jake that. Like, you never heard an actual Boaz thought.
Well, maybe he should have learned something from fucking Jake. Because, in my opinion, One Hive is a fucking elite clan.
Mm-hmm.
And all the guys that I've met from One Hive are fucking cool. And they are fair play. They don't cheat. And you don't hear them crying about it, coming up with excuses to fucking, have a collapse of morals and become the exact opposite who you say you are. It's not so much the cheating. People are going to cheat. I mean, fucking all kinds of sports people cheat all the fucking time. It's the fact that he's such a fucking tool bag for making us listen to all those fucking episodes and then just switching it fucking up to we're the tool bags for not cheating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How dare us fucking not cheat?
That's what I've always said. Like whenever you would hear him on the podcast, he was always kind of being condescending to just the average player. Nobody ever really caught on to it that much because he couched it in a way that made all the listeners feel like they were part of whatever he was talking about. But then when you hear him on Twitter, and he's just sitting on there bashing regular people, it got to be overwhelming. I unfollowed him. I stopped listening to all the podcasts with him on it. And then to see this come out, it's just totally validated my opinion of him anyway. So hate to say I told you so. But I love telling you I told you so.
You ain't told me nothing.
Well, nothing you didn't already know.
So, do you guys want to weigh on this Schism deal?
Oh, yeah. Well, Schism just stopped by our clan, and
Yeah, he's back in Reddit Troopers now. It's that guy who had to change his name, and then he changed it to Schism.
Oh, I remember hearing about that.
I can't remember what his fucking first name was, but he became Schism when I was still in the clan.
It was something that was barely even suggestive.
Yeah, like Shucky Puck or something.
Yeah.
I think it might have said bomb in it or something.
I thought it had something to do with masturbation or something, but I can't.
No, it didn't even make sense.
Something like jism or something like that.
Something Puck. Something Puck, I think.
Schism. All right.
But, he wanted to look over our wars and what kind of attacks we're doing. And, of course, we wouldn't understand why we would want to cheat because, from our point of view, we just wouldn't understand.
Yeah, we wouldn't understand. So it's basically, we're not at True Sons level. We're not at Reddit Troopers level. So maybe if we were at their level, we would understand and we would iMod as well.
And we don't know anyone from Reddit Troopers. It's nothing against Reddit Troopers. Or the True Sons, to be honest with you.
The way I read that
there are a few people in the True Sons that are really, really stirring up shit in the wrong way. They should be standing against this instead of supporting it.
I don't know. The way I read his comment, though, was that, Reddit Troopers iMod because they have to, because we wouldn't understand. I don't know.
Well, I did speak to someone from Reddit Troopers today on Twitter. I'll leave this guy's name out of it. And he said that he did not know about the leaders, but as far as he knows, there's no iModding going on there.
I mean, no one, unless you're open about it, no one's going to know.
So, like you said, the cheating is going on, and it's going to go on whether True Sons do it or not. And it happens in every game. You know, I used to play Call of Duty, and it's there, and it never bothered me there either. And I guess the only part of it that bothers me is that it's from the Boaz perspective.
The elitist attitude.
Yeah, just the whole deeming who's a noob and who isn't all the time. Like, oh, that's so noob. Oh, and then sit and laugh about all these noobs and how they don't understand. And, you know, you're just a mediocre clan. And then he was saying that Coop has never attacked a max 10. And it's like, what the fuck is he smoking? I just... His attitude and his persona is just so grating. It drives me crazy. That's why I had to quit listening to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think he's aware of
how he comes off.
How many people stopped listening to a portion of Scotty's podcast when he was on it. Even if Scotty was on an episode, if he was on it, they wouldn't listen.
Yep.
He's painted himself into a corner where he has to hang out with these elite clans that are awesome. Mm-hmm. But he's not at that level yet, so they got to find a way to sit there and keep up.
And I've never even thought that he was or wasn't elite at all. My own contention always was that his listeners aren't. Why is he preaching this elite shit to just people who play a game for fun and listen to podcasts?
Right.
Like, it never made any sense to me.
Yeah, that's always been my view too. Like, I just try and have fun with the game. But
and he's saying it's too hard to 3-star 10s, and I'm just going, yeah? What is your point? So don't 3-star a 10. What I don't get if you're not 3-starring someone, you're just not playing the game? Is that that's the way it sounded to me. Like,
apparently.
If you're not 3-starring whatever you're hitting, then you're doing it wrong. I don't know.
Well, he's forever Town Hall 9 anyway, because he's scared to fucking not be able to 3-star a fucking 10.
Yeah, I told him that a long time ago, too. He's like, well, I'm just so good at Town Hall 9 attacking, I'd hate to go up to 10 and then have to start all over.
I could play fucking T-ball till I'm fucking 52 and be amazing too.
That's almost the exact... That's the...
That's a fucking perfect analogy.
What I said to him was, I was really good at riding a bike, but I still couldn't wait to get my fucking license. It was the same thing. That's almost the exact same thing. He'd sit and crush home runs off a tee. Yeah, that's exactly it.
Oh my gosh, that's funny.
Anyone can take a fucking huge-looking dick pic next to a travel-sized toothpaste. Fucking hold it next to a real toothpaste fucking tube, motherfucker. You don't have to cheat. And you don't have to tell us how fucking big your cock is. Have a mediocre cock like the fucking rest of us and fucking play the game. Win or lose, make it a fucking merit of skill, not fucking a jailbroke fucking... And that voids your fucking warranty, motherfucker. Is that even worth it? What if your phone stops working? That's much worse than fucking getting 2 stars on a Town Hall 10.
Agreed.
What are you laughing, Rob? It's true.
It's just funny.
Fuck terms of service. Apple warranty.
Okay, so those who don't know exactly what it is we're talking about, which is very likely.
It's very unlikely.
Well,
motherfucker, I'm trending.
So, explain to me who John Doe is.
John Doe is a current member of the True Sons, whose name most likely is not John Doe and would like to remain anonymous.
Okay, so an anonymous person from the True Sons.
But has been leaking us info and screenshots for the past few days.
Okay, so he sent someone... What was this, online? Was this on Twitter?
That's a Gmail account, Helen Keller. Have you ever fucking looked at an email before?
I'm sure Helen Keller hasn't.
Anyway, so it's an email.
because it was before her time.
Right.
Have you seen any good movies? I haven't.
The email says, just felt you should know that Boaz and the True Sons are now a modding clan, which Boaz has said they're not. We formally voted on it tonight. If you need proof, I can give it to you. If you're even
In the butt.
If you're even moderately interested, it would be best to get it straight from the horse's mouth, Boaz himself. If he says True Sons isn't, I have screenshots. I'm still in the clan, so please don't say where you got this info from. If you use it, as I'm interested in seeing where this leads. So this guy is saying that the True Sons are using iMod?
Correct.
Yeah, originally that was what Scotty. You talking about what Scotty threw up on Twitter? That email?
Yeah.
Well, no, that's the one we dropped. Scotty posted Twitter that he spoke to Death Reaper.
Yeah, but the email that he showed said John Doe or something in there. I thought.
Yeah.
You're right. He did say Death Reaper told him, but maybe that's who Death Reaper is. nice John Doe work. I don't know, but that sounds like the email that I saw Scotty post. So
Well, I spoke to Death Reaper on it and tried to get him on as a guest, and when I dropped that mail, he didn't really want to come on anymore. Death is an awesome guy. He's one of the people when I joined that was open arms and helped out a lot, and there's a lot of guys in that clan I actually really, really like and respect, but you're guilty by association to a degree. You can't stand by in certain scenarios without taking a stand yourself. And it sucks because you're in a clan that you probably have put a lot of effort and time into, and you don't want to walk away from that. But you know what? Lose your war record and fucking your clan level, and
Start over.
you're respected. Or find a fucking another clan. Find a clan that is fair play.
yeah, I don't care. I just want to bash Boaz.
Bash away.
Yeah, yeah.
Do we have anything more to say on the topic?
I just want to say that everyone should ignore everything Boaz says from here on out. That's all.
Well, if you listen to Botox's interview with Boaz, which Botox did an awesome job,
Yes.
and I'm pretty sure he's losing his accent, or I got extremely used to it. I don't know which one it is. But the fact is, that was nothing more than an extremely long hour backpedal. He admitted enough to sit there and not have the controversy of, no, we have proof out there. But then kept fucking diluting the drink with fucking water. Just fucking, every time someone turned their head, he's putting more water instead of vodka in there. Watering that fucker down.
I wish we
Own
could
that
just
shit.
play like little clips of everything he said because I forgot most of it. But while I was listening to it, I couldn't believe the shit that was coming out of his mouth.
Just knowing that he put out episodes not that long ago with Jake.
It was the last episode with Jake. Not only was it the last episode, it was an episode I enjoyed.
Yeah.
I don't think I've heard Jake at all. And I even included him in one of my tweets. I didn't know what to call it, but I don't think he said anything about this at all since it all came out.
No, I don't know that he said anything either, but I just mean like Boaz.
But he's not going to say anything. He's probably the nicest guy in Clash.
Yeah, I
But
think he's just staying away from it.
But if he gets involved, it's going to be a shitstorm, because once Jake takes a stand on it either way.
Well, hasn't he already?
That's going to. Well, I mean, as far as whether Boaz is telling the truth or not.
Sure.
It's going to have some kind of ripple effect on him, and he's smart. He stays out of it. we're complete idiots and we're in the middle of it. I am inside of you right now, Boaz.
Well, I have nothing to lose. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, what the fuck are you going to do to us? Not listen to us? Those fucking clans aren't listening to us anyway. They don't need fucking Rush Town Hall fucking 10s like me giving them fucking advice. I say every fucking episode how last war I got fucking 0 stars, or how I can't do this, or what the fuck's a go-ho. I'm not that guy. I love playing the game and I love talking about it. But if I say something, I want to back that fucking shit up. If I say I'm going to fuck 3 chimpanzees this weekend, I'm going to fuck 3 chimpanzees. I'm not going to go to the fucking zoo and go, you know what? I'm not fucking 3 chimpanzees. If you say it, do it. And don't fucking change your fucking shit. No collapse of morals. No fucking misleading the fucking masses. There's a lot of kids that play on this that are probably all on suicide watch because they think Boaz is a fucking god. He's a fucking sham in a tool bag, and all these fucking kids are probably at home going, who the fuck do I look up to now? They can't look up to fucking me. I'll have them kicked off the fucking school bus. You look up to me for 5 minutes, kids, and your whole high school career is ruined. You want to fucking quit high school and fucking ride a skateboard till you're fucking 41? Don't do it. Well, actually, it's pretty fucking fun. Hey, tell that bus driver to fuck right off when you get on the bus. And tell him Uncle Scott's sitting here.
Exactly. That's why I've always said, like, with the shit that he says only matters to me because of the audience he's saying it to. Like, I can say whatever dumb shit I want because I'm not on any. This is the first podcast I've ever even been on. So I can say all the dumb shit I want.
You've never been on the OG podcast?
No, I twitched with Scotty once. That's it.
Huh.
That sounds romantic.
Technically I recorded one with him.
Me and Taco call that fucking.
It never saw the light of day.
Are you serious? You recorded with him and he never put it out?
Well, he was around the time he had that computer problem. Remember, he had like a broken computer shit?
Yeah.
It was a long time ago.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Well, shit, man.
It was just a bunch of Boaz bashing, so it's not a big deal.
It was.
maybe Boaz blocked it or something.
Why do you think of the new hogs? Did you know that the Inferno Tower had 2 modes?
How do you tell?
I never saw that before. Well, Scotty, if you would have looked at the picture, you would have saw. I turned fucking Boaz into John Wayne. I can't even fucking do it. And we're back.
That's really good.
Fans in the stands.
That's a really good impersonation.
The John Wayne one or the fucking Boaz one?
The Boaz one.
God, I gotta get it down. You see, being in an elite war clan. God, now I'm Christian Slater.
I just came across a weird glitch. I'm sitting here trying to dump these farming troops. Sorry to derail our conversation here, but I was trying to dump these farming troops.
I don't use farming troops in my elite war clan.
And I was dropping giants like with my left index finger and my right index finger on either side of the base.
I was dropping giants.
Okay, so I'm trying to drop these fucking giants, and my left finger hit, deployed, and my right finger hit the next button, and it hit next, but it did deploy the troop.
Huh?
I'm too mediocre. I don't even know. I can't even follow this.
Oh, so you dropped a troop and it next did it anyway.
I dropped a troop, it hit next, and it didn't show the screen,
So there is a giant running around in someone else's camp right now, confused as fuck.
Yes. It didn't show the,
Where the fuck am I?
It didn't show the screen that said you lost and all that, and it didn't show that I reduced trophies, but I did. Now, like 2 years ago, wasn't there a way that you could do that and you could drop trophies really quickly by doing that? And as soon as you drop them. If you dropped a troop and then instantly hit next, you could like go from crystal to.
Oh no, I don't remember that. I remember dropping an ending.
Yeah, well, you don't end, you hit next, and it basically saves you time.
I don't remember that at all.
Well, it was a thing. It was a long time ago, and they fixed it because I tried it. But I just did it again. Unintentionally.
Bringing it back.
Sounds like mediocre drama to me.
Anyway, sorry to derail.
Well, we can just throw little jokes in here and there throughout the rest of it. But before we get to that, best part of the Twitter war is Jesse James telling El Bizzle to suck his mediocre cock. And a lot of it is just me kind of having fun.
Right.
But the Boaz shit, I'm in all of it. Some of these other people just become innocent victims, and I really don't want to do it, but you can't back baby in a corner.
Well, let's talk about this update shit.
All right.
I heard we got an update coming out.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that.
Let's date this bitch.
All right.
Sounds like we got a new spell, poison.
Have you guys used poison spell much?
I used it once. Well,
I've used
twice.
it a few times.
I used it in my war attacks last weekend, just level 1, and it worked like a fucking champ.
It worked. Even level 1 worked better than fucking lightning.
Yes.
So I thought
They're gonna nerf that shit.
I thought it was I don't think they would, because I thought it was going to be a heaven send, because I don't, you know me, I'm a spammer. I don't even lure nothing. So I'm like, yeah, I can just kill him before I even get in there. But nobody is using those kind of troops anymore in their CCs. It's all drags and golems and big
Right.
dogs. It's all big shit, which the poison is practically worthless for. So everyone's just going to move past poison, and pretty soon it'll be all about earthquake and haste.
I
Yeah.
ran up against standard clan castle troops when I used mine.
Yeah.
Every
In the
attack every attack I did was all, witches and wizards and some balloons, and it killed them all fine. But yeah, I'm totally, we're doing a bonus war right now in Purple Rain.
A boneless?
A bonus. And
No level 6 balloons, witches, or wall breakers?
well, someone put some in before I got a chance to tell everybody, but we're doing dragons and Valks. We're going to see how that works.
That's our last war. That's what was in their CCs.
Yeah.
Big stuff.
So I think I'm probably still going to bring a poison just in case, and at least just, if nothing else, to weaken the stuff that's in there.
My plan was going to be, because I always bring like 2 rage and 2 freeze and a jump, but the rages I always feel like I waste them anyways. Like you drop it and then they go a different way, and it's like, shit, I didn't need that one. So I was just going to start using 3 poisons, thinking I can stack them, and that would kill just about anything. I still may do that, but I need to max them out first before I can
I brought
Put
another
any-
freeze instead,
judgments on it.
which worked great my first attack. My second attack, I tried to take a Expo, Wizard Tower, and Inferno Tower all at once. And I got everything with the Inferno Tower, so I got fucked. I'm like, shit.
Well, I'm thinking at least for Town Hall 9 attacks, since there's the 1 extra space, I'll probably bring a poison, like I said, just to weaken what's there, and upgrade it slowly. I'm not going to put a whole lot of priority on it, at least until I can get the Quake spell upgraded enough to where I can bring 3 of those instead.
I'm not even going to fucking upgrade anything but poison for now, so I can focus on my heroes.
Slee came over and showed us a replay of the earthquake. That was pretty badass.
Yeah.
Just took out the whole half of that base.
I'm at the point in my life where, as cool as that is, I can't fucking do that because I need all that fucking dark for my fucking heroes. Like, I hate that I have to use dark on golems and witches.
Yeah, I mean, he gemmed that shit too. That's crazy.
Slee is apparently
A baller.
Jim Rich.
My heroes are max, so I don't care.
Yeah, fuck you.
And by max, I mean they're 25. I'm not going any further.
Means you're done. You've maxed them.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I didn't want to falsely represent my heroes.
Mine are starting to make it. After this war, I'll be able to put her to sleep again. To a lowly, mediocre 17.
I don't know if that's quite mediocre.
Below mediocre?
Right.
I guess the mediocre point would be 20, wouldn't it?
Right.
Yeah, I think mine are pretty mediocre from the
Hold
clowns that
on.
we face.
Was it a fake leak, or did the heroes go to 50 on this update?
They did not.
Okay, yeah, so the mediocre point is 20. So you're above mediocre, but just barely. So you're like a medium Blizzard from Dairy Queen. Where I am nothing but a lowly vanilla ice cream cone with no sprinkles.
From McDonald's.
There was
those are better than the fucking Dairy Queen ones.
I don't know, they're pretty small now.
Oh, McDonald's
Good
sucks,
size.
dude.
McMurder, you don't like it?
No.
Who are you, the fucking Smiths?
I remember when they first came out. They were 26 cents.
When was that? Like fucking 62?
Yeah, I was a kid. Probably 85, somewhere in there.
I'm pretty sure I remember them being like a quarter.
Yeah, but with tax, they were
Okay.
26 cents.
Oh, what's his face? Released.
Oh, good old what's his face.
Good old what's his face?
All right, guys.
Every
Sit
great
back
story
and enjoy
starts out
the
like
old
that.
what's his face segment of the show. Hi, I'm what's his face. Give me some candy.
I can't remember who it was this morning. Someone on YouTube released a video about the quake spell, basically doing the math on, answering the question, can you completely destroy the town hall with just quake spells? And the answer is no, because it does 12% damage of whatever's left. So you can never destroy anything with it, except the walls, because the walls are different.
That
thing.
sucks. It really should have been, like
So
I
can you
said,
get it-
of original price.
Can you get it down low enough to destroy it with a lightning?
That's what he was saying. You can't destroy a town hall with just spells. Period. So
That's not true.
no. Well, okay. A town hall 10. You can't do it with just spells.
In my land of mediocrity, there's all kinds of lower town halls for my fucking dick to poke.
But
And they did the math on it?
he did the math. He said the way to get the most damage out of a town hall would be to use 9 quake spells and 1 lightning.
And did the lightning take it down?
No, it still didn't destroy it, but that's the way you get the most damage on the town hall.
But one hog fart would have ended it?
No, it still had like 1,000 hit points left.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, wow. Because I was just looking at it. It's got 5,500.
yeah. It took quite a bit, but once you get to the last 2 quake spells, it only did like a few hundred damage more, and that's why he said drop the last 2 and do a lightning, which does like 400 and something damage. So, and he showed a replay of someone doing that and then going into a max base and not being able to get the town hall because he didn't have any other spells.
Here's one rule of thumb. If you're that desperate for 1 star, go to a different base.
Yeah.
If you're using all your spells to take out a town hall,
Well,
I
yeah.
think
You're
that's
on the
just more
wrong
to be
one.
a dick move. Like,
Sure,
yeah,
sure.
check this out.
just to see if it works, kind of thing.
The only
You know-
cool use of the earthquake I've seen is what Slee did, where he just crushed those fucking walls.
Right.
Because it looked like a semi-truck drove through that fucker.
It did.
What level walls were those?
Those were max.
They were like 10. I think they were lavas, weren't they?
Or were they lavas?
I thought they were
weren't-
lavas.
They weren't fucking Tron walls.
They do the same amount of damage, though. Like a maxed quake will do the same amount of damage to max walls, too. The same number of spells.
Yeah, it does, times 4 or something to walls. So.
Yeah. So eventually that's going to be a thing. I'm thinking like however many quake spells it takes to break those high level walls, whether it's 2 or 3, for the inner core, and then just a couple wall breakers to get you in the front door.
Yeah, at first I was thinking that, oh shit, that's some overpowered nonsense.
So,
but then you don't have your other spells to do anything with, so you're kind of you're naked.
That's what I was just thinking. Like, if it takes more than 2, what makes it any better than a jump?
Well, the fact that it
you
stays
can
open.
control a fucking gap.
Plus, it does
that's
damage.
What the jump is.
It does damage other buildings, so it does help you more than a jump does. Just like the lightning will damage other buildings besides just the CC troops, but the poison is going to be still a better option there.
I just thought it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Just to see it in action.
Yeah, I was impressed.
I don't think he thought that was going to happen because
I didn't think that was going to happen.
His attack was a little less than normalcy. Because I think if he went and did it again, he'd get it better. Because he's like, oh shit, it's working. I can go in there now and attack. It was more like, oh shit, it worked. Fuck, let's get in there.
I think he just ended up with a 1-star, right?
Yeah, he got the town hall, but he was a little shy.
Like the whole side was
it had to
ripped open.
I can't believe this just happened.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the other thing I kind of wanted to talk about was the queen. Have you had any? Have you guys used your queen much past couple days?
Yeah, she hates me.
I hadn't really noticed much difference in any AI other than the wall breakers, which was crazy.
Well, they switched that back.
That's what I heard. That I haven't.
Apparently,
when they first had it the way it was, they were doing some crazy stuff.
Yeah. Apparently, the wall breaker AI was messed up, so they reverted it back to pre-update. So that's, I guess, fine for now. Anyway, they knew they needed to work on it, so I'm sure they're going to fix it. The queen, though, I'm torn because she definitely does avoid walls now, which is, I think, kind of cool in war attacks because
war is the only time I notice she does good.
She doesn't get stuck on walls, and she takes out buildings in a huge radius around her now. She'll like go out of compartments and into other ones to avoid going through a wall. It's kind of cool in that way, but when I'm farming, and I've been doing that queen with all the healers, she desperately avoids the dark elixir now. It's like I have to use a full army now with her to like force her to go inside. I have to drop all the troops to trim, and then I have to drop my king to break walls for her because she refuses to do it, and then drop the healers on her and let her go in. So I've had a couple failed attacks because of that.
My stance on the heroes has always been, with their AI being terrible, I don't really care because it's terrible for everybody.
Yeah.
So.
Well, my big thing is you're no longer allowed to lightning or do anything with the storages. So to get dark elixir, you've got to fucking go balls out now.
Yeah, I would rather have all their DE than just half of it anyways. So I've always kind of done it that way anyway.
Right. I
just design my whole army to get... Anytime I'm hunting for DE, I don't care about anything else.
That's how I am too.
I'll spend 200,000 elixir to get 3,000 DE.
Right.
And I'm in champs, so I'll get most of that elixir back anyway. So
I made like 70k DE today.
That's awesome.
How much?
About 70k.
Jesus.
I used it all to upgrade that. Well, I just upgraded my queen a couple days ago, and then I upgraded my poison spell. So I was out. I had like $5,000 or something. But I've been fucking gob jumping.
Huh.
I did that when I did that defense thing when I was down in silver. That is like the most fun attack ever.
Yeah, they go nuts.
I just love like coring a base. It just everything is still standing everywhere. It's like this. It just melts out the whole middle of the base. It's the greatest thing ever. Huh. Those things tear down walls so fast too. It's
Yeah, a lot of times I won't use the jump spell, but sometimes you have to.
Definitely.
Huh. See,
But yeah, the gob jump.
I was
Mean
getting
Green Machine.
I was getting away from that because going for dark because mortars and whiz towers take out gobs like they don't even exist.
You got to do the distracting gobs. That's what it's all about. Distracting gob. Distracting gob jump.
It definitely works better on certain bases than others.
Yeah.
I like it on those ones where the people stick all their loot in the middle. That's my favorite gob jump base to hit.
Yeah, I posted a couple replays, Rob, where I'm finding either the storage right near the side where I can get to it, or all their drills being completely full where I'm getting like 35 to 4K DE in a raid just using like 30 gobs.
Man, I thought I was doing good. I got 10K yesterday, and I thought I was doing great.
Yeah, I only pay 150 each troop, so I'm definitely doing good compared to whatever the fuck you're doing.
Damn.
One-upper.
Yep.
Well, when you're an elite gobber, such as myself, you wouldn't understand what it takes to really go through that dark elixir with a more affordable troop.
I don't know if elite gobber is exactly the way I would word it if I were you, but hey.
When you're the goblin king, such as myself, your point of view, or POV if you'd rather, just isn't at the same level as mine.
Is it the queen side that goes in?
Either one is fine.
Mom said it.
Sorry.
So, Mailman,
Yeah.
you're very similar to Boaz, having your kid on the podcast.
Mine's 10, not 10 weeks. She could be a guest. Come on.
Does she play?
My daughter does not play. I have 3 sons that all at least dabble.
That's cool.
All named male son, something else, like male son Greg.
I'm the George Foreman of mailman.
So, where were we? Queen?
I think we were talking about shitty queens.
Yeah.
Or maybe we moved on to earthquakes.
I think we were at Earthquake, went to shit queens.
My dark spell factory is upgrading to whatever the second spell is, but I have not yet used anything other than poison.
Right. Yeah, mine is too on all 3 of my accounts. And after warring last weekend, like I gemmed the completion of the first level to get the poison spell, and I used it all weekend in war. And now I've, upgrading it. I've still got like 4 days left. So I'm like itching to get it back because I feel like I've got a free slot now and I'm not using it. So it feels like a handicap.
Yeah, I'm kind of taking a break, so I figure it's the best time to upgrade it.
Yeah.
I'll just keep upgrading it while I'm not really playing anyway, so.
You taking a break from the game?
Yeah, I'm letting my kid bring it to his clan. Right now I'm 1 attack 1, 0 defenses 1. So.
Also, your kid's big dicking it over there.
He's kind of ADD and he has to start a clan all the time. He's been an L and he
I know the feeling.
So he just constantly has to start new clans, and then he'll eventually grow tired of that and go find some other clan. So he thought if he could have mine in there recruiting, that it would change something. And I tried to explain to him, you get some badge in there, it's only going to go as far as until they leave or realize that they're not really a part of the clan.
He came over and pushed with us a little bit, didn't he?
Yep.
Yeah,
he's
actually pretty good, isn't he?
He made champ for the first time in your clan, so.
Oh, yeah. He had to go show off.
And then he left.
Fuck, I am champs. I'm out. You know how fucking exciting Global's going to be? Which it is.
That's pretty much what happened.
There's not one of us that got the champs and didn't go straight to Global clanless.
Maybe after. I had to go on a walkabout to every clan I've ever been in, I think, when I first got champs. But eventually you got to go into global and just go, what's up? Or put the little eyeballs in there or whatever.
I did something similar, but all I got was about time.
Yeah. Now everybody's done it, so it's great. Good job.
I've still not done it.
And this new league shit is just the same thing as when I fucking went to Town Hall 9 and Town Hall 10 came out.
Yeah, that's so funny. That's true.
So I think it's easier for every town hall to get there now than it was before, except for Town Hall 10.
I think it'll be even easier once more people get into Titan to get into champs and stuff.
Since the update, the previous update, not the newest one, when I'm in champs, I don't see anything but Town Hall 10s, ever. Like, it used to be rare before, but at least it happened from time to time. I never see 10s or 9s anymore up there.
The last time I was there, I saw probably 25% 9s, but they were always worth fucking nothing worth even fucking dropping your army for. Unless it was a snipe.
I don't know. I guess just the times I play or something are unlucky.
I didn't see any 9s when I was up there.
I find more snipes than I do 9s.
I didn't find any snipes either.
There's snipes galore down there in Silver where I'm at.
Oh, yeah. Shit. It's annoying.
And motherfuckers are like, as soon as I log off, like I take a piss, I'm getting sniped. But I got some pretty easy fucking loot to get to. And I'm showing like, well, until I spent some of it today, I was showing like 400k of each. And I'm like, why are you fucking not going for it? I had one guy go for it. That was a Town Hall 10 with max troops, and he got like 10% on me. So I was like, my clan castle destroyed him, and he had a poison spell with him and everything. He didn't even drop it on me.
You were so mediocre.
I've never felt so elite in my life.
I have.
With your 450,000 wins in one season?
No, from my one Jake from One Hive situation, I was feeling pretty elite on both ends of that.
What happened there?
We don't need to go into it.
He found him in the wild, remember? 3-starred him.
Oh, that's right.
But he, in the interest of accuracy, he found me in the wild and 0-starred me and got no loot whatsoever.
Oh, yeah, I forgot it was worse.
And then...
I bet he is skipping he's just trying to find you again.
And then I actually found him with his shield off and his town hall out, but I attacked him from the far side and 3-starred him and got, I don't remember what it was. It was like 700,000 combined.
I saw the replay. It was awesome.
It was nuts. Yeah. So I was feeling pretty good.
And then you 1-starred in the war.
That's a win-win, man.
Wow. Well, yeah. There's nothing new there. In your war, even, you had to clean up my mess.
Oh, yeah. That's a rare treat that I actually get a star.
Mm-hmm.
We can talk about the war we're in right now, which is our attempt at our 100th.
Yeah. You want to talk about our failed attempt?
Might as well, we're honest.
Yeah, so we went up for our 100th win in LexCorp and fell in our face.
And we blew it.
Yeah, 68 to 74.
That clan was rough.
Yeah, man, their top was really, really elite.
Yeah, I don't know why it was so hard, to be honest with you, but from the top to the bottom, it was really well put together bases.
Yeah, man, their number two base had a really weird layout where it was all open, and they had like the inner ring, but they had 2 slots that had big bombs where you could get right into the town hall, but it's like everything else was just so clustered that your troops mostly just went around.
Yeah, it was like, congratulations.
Yep. It's really wild.
But we're back at it right now. Has war started?
Yes.
So, as of now, we're in our second attempt at cracking the 100, which to some clans really isn't that big a deal, but to us it is.
Yeah. Up against a level 5 clan. They just have hearts, like heart emojis as their name.
I'm pretty sure that this is going to be a laydown. And I hope I didn't just curse us.
I think you just did, man. They're from Japan.
Fuck. They're probably going to use iMod on us.
I guess we should too then, huh?
If they're doing it, why not?
Right, I mean...
Certainly all right.
But we brought in 5 of our top performers from our feeder clan they deserve to have a shot at the 100 win with us.
Yeah, man, I'm really excited about that. I hope they do well.
How many offshoot clans do you guys have now?
Well, we tried to do the farm one, but no one wanted to not war, so that didn't work. I wanted a fucking farm clan so I could fucking take one of my accounts and quit fucking warring.
Yeah.
And but the thing is, I can't lead it. You know what I mean? I can't be leading in multiple places.
Sure.
And I couldn't get anyone suckered into fucking leading it. But we got LexCorp FE, which is our feeder, which Dr. Jam runs. And he's doing an awesome job, and they're going nuts. They're winning like motherfuckers.
Yeah, they're already level 3.
Mm-hmm. And we have LexCorp FEB, which is ran by a Pika and Dr. Frank, which is not a feeder. It's kind of just like us, except they're letting level 7s in, which we don't. So if you got a little Town Hall 7 and you don't want to go to the feeder and you just want to go into a clan, go to FEB. Or if you want to come into our clan too, and you can go to FEB or to FE and then slide over once you get what you need. But I started level 3.1, I think 3 wars ago. And it's all micro accounts, defenseless, or wacky kind of gimmicky accounts. And
is that where Taco is in?
No, he doesn't ever play with us. He needs to bring New Brood over there. But our first 2 wars, all 3 of our wars have been perfect stars so far. Our first 2 were ties, and we just got our first win earlier today.
Nice.
But it's been perfect stars so far, so we're going to see how long we can keep that going.
No, it says you guys have won 2 wars.
We've won 2 wars?
Yeah.
So we did 2 ties and 2 wins then. And we're up against a super easy clan right now. Their top guy is a Town Hall 7. I think there's probably 6 7s, a few
That's
6s,
awesome.
and maybe a 5s in there.
Damn it, I want to be in that clan.
Dude, it's so fucking fun. Like, we don't chat in it at all. And troop requests just sit there until war day. But as soon as war starts, like, I didn't even raid last war. I get a fucking message like 2 hours later. Maps 3-starred, perfect war. I'm like, fuck. So I didn't even loot drop because, I mean, using max drags with Alec Eiffel is, or I guess the dragons formerly known as Max. You know, they're just eating through the shit, but I'm not going to make what I'm winning back. So it was just more economically sound for me to ignore it.
Yeah, I didn't think about that. Are you going to max the drags again?
On that account?
Yeah.
Fuck no. Where am I going to get the loot? I'm not going to farm it. That account is just because I actually trashed the account. I'm like, I'm not going to fucking play with it anymore. But I'm like, I worked too hard on it. And what can I do that's kind of fun? So created level 3.1. And it's been a blast. There's a lot of, there's 16 people in it right now. So if you have a brand new account, like a Town Hall fucking 4 or 1, I don't care. If you can join a clan and you want to start warring, or if you got a defenseless or something wacky like a wallless or like Taco's New Brute, where it only has 2 defenses of each, this gimmicky shit, that's the clan for you, because Unless
the
you run the
name-
clan, no one's going to let you join it. So come on in.
Does that name lead to that in some way? I don't get the 3.1. Is that
Level 3.1 is a hidden floor in Luther Corp
okay.
where they fucking kidnap metahumans and experiment on them.
So you're saying that all these bases are like metahumans that you're running experiments?
Yeah, they're all really
Gotcha.
experimental and crazy,
Gotcha.
wacky shit. So
That's what I was asking.
we
Cool.
had to somehow tie it to the LexCorp theme, and it
You
just
did
kind of
it
made sense for
perfectly.
that.
Yeah.
It's super fun. You should just make a wacky like Town Hall 4 account and come over and play in there.
I hardly ever get on my mini the way it is. I just upped them to Town Hall 8. I've been 6-starring in Cadmus for the past month or two, but I never talk in there.
Well, me and MJ have been talking. Our goal is to fucking annihilate Cadmus's win streak with this.
Yeah, they're at not win streak, but undefeated streak. I think they're at 56 or something now.
Yeah, same thing.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
I can see.
Because I don't think we could ever lose. I really don't.
You could tie for sure.
We can tie a lot, but I don't think we'll ever lose.
And I think a lot of people think that they just get, because of the makeup of the clan, they just get all easy matchups, but that's not the case at all.
No,
I've seen
that's
it
how our
firsthand.
matchups are in this thing,
Yeah.
Because it's so hokey.
I've seen them overcome, I think they have 4 or 5 Town Hall 10s. And I think and they're only doing, 15 to 20, maybe 25 max wars. And I've seen them overcome a deficit of 3 or 4 Town Hall 10s before and still win. So, and in L, we have matches like that where we're at, warring at 35, where that's a lot smaller percentage. If you're running a 20-man war and you're short 4 Town Hall 10s, that's way harder to overcome than being short 4 Town Hall 10s and you're running 35.
Yeah.
Imagine how hard this game would be if we only got 1 attack.
Yeah.
That would suck.
Because you can make up 5 to 10, like 5 Town Hall 10s to 10 Town Hall 10s technically.
Right. However many
you
you
had 1
have.
attack, then you were really fucked.
Yeah.
That would actually, to be honest with you, that would probably make the game a little funner because you'd really fucking have to think out your attack.
Oh, they're talking about the Twitter shit in here. So they are at 55 wins. I don't know, probably a few ties in there. Does the Warlog actually overlap stuff now? I thought it was saving everything, but it doesn't look like it is.
They finally get to a point where it's...
Well, I think they've tied a couple times because their very first war, I think, was a tie in Cadmus.
Oh, yeah, it doesn't keep your warlog very long at all.
Oh, it never used to, but now it's way more. I thought it was all of them, but I guess it's not.
Right.
Anyway, I think they've got a couple ties, so they might be at 57 now, actually. I guess you'd have to go.
No losses. That's strong.
No losses, yeah. It's pretty crazy. I don't think I could handle the pressure of being here with my 10.
What are they? What level are they now?
They're 5.
I don't know who was talking to us about it, but
2/3 of the way to 6.
because I haven't talked to Kratos about it, but there was rumor that they wanted to match up with FE.
The way it seems, like, I don't feel like they are concerned at all about their record.
Well, as soon as they get concerned, they lose it.
Yeah, it really feels like it's not even they don't really think about it. But then you see, like, online, like, their badge says the undefeated. So clearly they're aware of it and they're proud of it, but they don't come off as being like, oh, we gotta kick out these noobs and we gotta buckle down because we can't lose. And, it never even really gets talked about at all.
playing with those fucking noobs and watching them become awesome is funner than playing with fucking big boys.
For sure.
Oh, yeah.
Because I don't know how many people we started playing with that were some of the foulest players in the world, and now they're strong as hell and the most loyal.
Definitely.
I guess I'd rather hang out with people I fucking can tolerate. You know, and that seems to be
like your family.
That seems to be the average folk. The blue collar clans. We salute you.
Yeah, I could never last in any clan that, you know, like True Sons or whatever, where winning is the only thing that ever matters. Granted, everybody wants to win.
Oh, yeah.
But not at any cost. Like, if we have some idiot that's in our clan, but he's a great attacker, I don't give a shit if he's a great attacker. If he doesn't mesh with us, it's not going to happen.
I went through a stage where if someone was fucking up, I would just have anxiety attacks.
The only thing that drives me crazy is low town halls that take forever to attack.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Like, if they attack at the end of the war, they're like, "Well, I got my attacks," and I'm like, "Yeah, now that they don't matter, what help was that?"
Yeah, that was our main reason for killing off sevens.
Oh, yeah. I'm glad it's not just us. I wish it was nobody.
If you're low, wouldn't you just want to log the fuck in, like set your alarm to it so you can get a raid to get 3 stars so you look like you're worth keeping?
I want to go right away now as a 10. Like, as soon as war starts, I'm raring to go. I don't always get them to do it right away. I mean, I go when I have time, but I want to go right away.
Taco Lover's already been 2-starred.
What?
By Supreme Yuki.
Only 15 minutes in?
I hate that. My favorite part of war is getting defenses.
I don't get them much anymore now that I'm so fucking high on the map.
It makes sense because when you're higher, you remember when you used to get them all the time when you were in L?
Yeah.
Because you were lower, and people lower are dumber.
That's the beauty of New Brute.
So they think they can take you, and then no, you couldn't take them.
But
when you're higher,
yeah,
it's a little harder.
That's what's great about New Brutalism, because he still sits low because he's only got 2 defenses of each type. So
yeah,
he still sits down with the Town Hall 8s, and he'll you know, it'll take one of the top guys to come down and clean him up usually.
That's awesome.
Obviously, these aren't elite clans that we're going up against.
Sure. Who is? Nobody but True Sons are going up against elite clans.
Right.
I about spit my fucking drink completely in my car.
Did you say in your car?
Yeah. I sit in my car every show. There's nothing more embarrassing than talking this shit with your fucking wife looking at you.
All the neighbors are fine.
Well, I live in the country.
Okay.
But my service is also so bad. I can't make a phone call inside my house.
I honestly don't know if you're kidding or you're serious. You're actually
totally
in your car.
Serious. He's
dead serious.
Okay.
Every episode he's sitting in his car.
That's awesome.
That's why every now and then you hear me open a car door, roll on a window, or pee in gravel.
Okay.
And my engine keeps kicking on and off the whole time I'm sitting here too.
I can
Wow,
hear it.
you must have one that just purrs.
I drive a Prius.
Oh, well, there you go. That explains no engine noise.
Fuck emissions.
So since Matt, since you've never been on a podcast before, you've never been asked the questions.
No.
So
no, probably not.
How long have you been playing the game?
I'm not sure. A little over a couple of years. I think it was maybe in March or April of 13.
That's when I started.
Yeah.
Soulmates.
I always hear people saying like, "Well, this wasn't around when I started." I want to say that there was for sure a king was around. Can't remember if the queen was around then or not. I remember it was around when I got to 8 and I wanted to go to 9 so I could have her. So I know it was around at that point. Yeah, a couple of years, a little over a couple of years.
And how many accounts do you play?
So I have my main that I've used for over 2 years before I ever started another one, which I started on a Kindle. And then I had no way of backing it up. So it all one day just shit the bed, and it said I didn't have it acted like I never played Clash of Clans on it before. So I'm like, okay, I guess that's gone.
There was no way to save that somehow? Like, contact them?
I don't know. I didn't bother. I never put any money into it or anything, so I didn't really care. It was just a little time here and there in between the real account. But then I got a Samsung tablet, and that was an ad. And started the Mailman Matt one that I have now, which is a TH8. So I've been doing that one for, I don't know. I don't remember when I started it. A few months ago. Maybe 4 months ago.
What are the town halls that you have? I mean, your one's a 10.
So the main one's a 10, and the new one is a Town Hall 8. Just really, it's a Town Hall. It's a 7.5. I don't have the only defense that I've put on a Town Hall 8 is the new AirD, and that's it. So I'll probably do all the troops and camps before I put any defenses in other than that AirD.
What are you working on?
Maybe never.
What are you working on in your main account?
My main account, I just finished getting my queen to 25, so both my heroes are 25. And I was just doing the walls and heroes for a couple months, and then they made those count now. So I started doing a few cannons here and there. I think most of my builders are available. I got one cannon going, and the dark lab, and poison is going to 3.
Nice.
Yeah.
Where do you farm in trophies?
It varies. Usually higher. Right now I'm in like 3,300.
Oh wow, that's high.
Well, all you got to do is win. You get you get 180 of each plus 1,200 DE, and well, I understand
that was a very elitist attitude you just had.
I just to make my money back, all I have to do is get 50%, or it's not that difficult. I'm not trying to sound elitist or anything, just but it suits my the time that I have to play. Like, I don't have more time than that. I don't have more time than to run 3 or 4 raids a day. So letting my army build and having my town hall get sniped is, just works for me. Like, if I was in gold or silver, it would just be a waste because I can't sit and attack all day long and make 70,000 DE, So this works, just a few raids a day. Not really doing much with it.
Cool.
Something he said triggered this. Remember the episode of Saved by the Bell where that where that fucking movie star came in, Johnny something or other, and to do an anti-drug campaign?
No.
I've seen maybe a handful of episodes.
And anywho, and then fucking Zach caught him fucking doing drugs later then. That's what fucking Boaz did.
That's the PG version of what he did. You put aside the rape analogies, and you're left with a Saved by the Bell one. That one could stay in.
Saved by the Bell is fucking cutting edge, man. They went fucking deep. Drug abuse, sexual abuse.
At the end of the episodes, did they come on and tell you what the moral of the story was?
They did on that one.
Okay.
I think they maybe did it twice. When I had my little girl, I fucking power washed pretty much every 80s sitcom that came out. I was like looking at bird shit on my window.
You weren't in your car, you wouldn't have said power washed.
I might have. Well, I'm into that shit.
You power washed.
So I washed
what?
my gooch. Saved by the Bell, fucking Growing Pains.
Oh my god.
Who's the Boss?
Oh fuck! I love Who's the Boss, man.
Yeah, I know you do. Fucking Teen Steam, motherfucker. Do you know what Teen Steam is, Matt?
No idea.
Alyssa Milano put out this fucking workout video when she was like a kid. Not like a kid, like 15 or so.
Sure.
And fucking Rob Taco bought the motherfucking video.
I didn't buy it.
I saw it at your fucking house.
I mean, I had it, but I didn't buy it. Somebody gave it to me. I didn't seek that shit out. Someone's like, "Hey, I got this
found
tape."
it out in the found it in the woods.
Yeah.
It was in a brown paper bag somewhere.
Yeah. It was.
I thought it was a kitten.
It was the porn stash.
Have you ever masturbated to that as a child?
Dude, fuck you.
Dude, just be honest. Have you?
I don't fucking remember.
Dude, I've jacked off to a lot of weird shit. Some of it today.
Have you seen that show, that Fresh Off the Boat, I think it's called? Where it's that Asian family that starts a bit like a restaurant in America?
No.
You haven't seen that? There's this one episode where they get their hands on a sexual harassment tape and they think it's a porno.
What the fuck?
It's pretty funny. I'm only going to go that far with it, though. You'll have to watch the rest.
So, Rob, have you masturbated Teen Steam starring Miss Alyssa Milano as a child?
I tried to get you off of that, but...
Dude, I'll bite into a fucking leg and never let go.
I do not remember.
But probably.
Anything's possible. I don't remember.
Happened.
I have no recollection of masturbating.
Swear to baby Jesus.
Okay, I swear to baby Jesus. I do not.
What do you swear to baby Jesus?
That I do not remember.
Remember what?
Masturbating to Teen Steam.
Starring
Alyssa Milano.
But probably.
It's possible.
All right, I'll spare you. Because I know it happened, because I actually masturbated to you masturbating to Alyssa Milano's Teen Steam. And then came in your bass drum.
And that's what Boaz saying about Ima. That's the same thing. It's there. One more analogy before we go. That's what it's like. Him saying I'm modding is okay. It's like masturbating to masturbating.
We need to take the G.I. Joe public service announcements at the end and change them all to fucking this kind of shit. About
They're
Boaz.
getting locked in a refrigerator.
Hey kid, don't open that fridge. Why, roadblock? Motherfucking I'm out in there. Don't be a Boaz.
But everybody's doing it.
Oh my god, that's
Barbecue
fucking
comes
great.
out, he's like, these little kids, I smell smoke. Let's go out this door. Go grab that handle. It's hot for my modding.
Oh shit.
Face hurts. That would be good. Should do that. I'm seeing some Twitter memes coming up.
You remember that one where they're ice skating on a fucking pond?
Dude, I've seen them all, man. I've seen them all.
You got to be able to come up with something.
He goes, why are you skating on a fucking pond? And I'm like thinking that's a good fucking question. No job, thank you. That's always seemed like the most dangerous fucking thing in the world for someone to try.
Did you ever see those Fensler Films spoofs?
I don't even know what that is.
This was like pre-YouTube. This company, Fensler Films, made these Flash videos where they took the G.I. Joe PSAs and they like overdubbed them with like fucking nonsense?
Oh yeah, that's what I was talking about.
Yeah, okay.
But we would do it.
Right, okay. I just want to make sure you knew about that, because if you didn't, then...
I'm a genius.
Yeah, exactly.
You got to change the knowing is half the battle to something more fitting.
Cheating is half the battle.
That's good.
Workshop it.
I'm on.
I wish I had more time to edit. I would totally make those. I wish I didn't have a job. I would just do that all day.
Well, we'll just find the commercials. We'll push the button at the exact same time. We'll record our parts. Like, one of us be the Joe, there be the kid.
I really want to find a picture of that refrigerator. Because that one would be the greatest. I'm not in there.
I'm not in there. Oh, sweet baby Jesus.
All right, well...
You can start with this one. I'll send you this one first.
Ooh, it's Flint.
He's on the soapbox. Telling them that it's okay if everybody's doing it.
Listen, kids, if you want to get a different colored strip besides yellow, I'm on your fucking phone. You get a beret and shit when you're elite.
I'm literally wearing a G.I. Joe t-shirt right now.
I don't want to fucking creep you out, but I'm wearing a Bayside Tigers t-shirt right now.
Is that a Saved by the Bell thing?
Yeah, can you take the picture of it from here? I'm doing it.
Oh, I see the picture now. Okay.
$5 Target, represent.
There's the G.I. Joe.
Oh, sweet. I'm not.
Do you know what
wearing
vehicle
anything-
that is?
I'm not wearing anything cool.
Do you know what vehicle that is, or you just fucking fronting a shirt?
Do I know what?
What vehicle that is?
I'm just fronting a shirt.
Alright. It's the All Striker.
I watched the show. I don't remember the names of everything.
I can fucking read you every fucking file card in existence, including their fucking birthplace. From memory.
I remember cutting those things off the packages.
But I can't make the last 3 turns to go to work without using navigation.
Well, you got your priorities down, at least.
It's just something I fucking overflowed my fucking brain with as an only child. You know, they were my friends.
I got you.
I can do the exact same thing with Transformers all the way through Gen 1.
See, I've never even heard of that vehicle you said.
Yeah, it's AWE.
There's a few of them that I've heard of. That isn't one of them.
I remember the bridge layer.
The stupidest fucking vehicle in the world.
That's the only one of the only toys I had was the bridge layer.
So your mom bought you a fucking only G.I. Joe fucking vehicle without a weapon.
It had a weapon.
No, it didn't. It had a shovel. Anybody need a bridge? Nope. It was the Aquaman of fucking vehicles.
We need a laser.
Oh man, I would have swore it had like a gun turret on the top of it.
We're in the fucking desert. Any quicksand? Be sure to bring a bridge.
Sounds like Grover.
Dude, the fucking bridge was like
Yeah?
one vehicle length long.
Yeah,
If
dude,
you need a fucking bridge, you better bring a bridge.
dude, I just pulled it up. It has 2 gun turrets.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
Bitch, please. You're wrong. There's no weapons.
Photoshop.
Is it like a cartoon version of it?
No, it's the actual toy. Hang on, I'm
There ain't
gonna.
no gun turret, motherfucker.
Hang on.
Am I hanging on for you to send me a picture?
Yeah.
Send it. Send your wrongness.
Wasn't everything lasers?
Well, that was just because bullets were bloody on cartoons, but they were guns. Like, your shirt's a gun.
Yeah, that's what I was just looking at. I'm like, I thought they were all lasers.
They had two. It has 2 gun turrets.
That's not a gun turret. That's fucking part that holds the fucking shit on.
Those are gun turrets.
Those definitely look like guns.
The things that stick up on the top is what holds the bridge on. I had that toy.
This isn't even G.I. Joe. This is Action Force.
Fuck you. This is G.I.
It's
Joe.
the UK version. The color's wrong.
I don't see any actual G.I. Joe insignias on there.
Yeah, it's right above the cockpit.
What? There it is. It's kind of blurry, though.
Yeah, because he photoshopped it.
Could be anything.
Toll Booth was the pilot. That was his name.
We know that, Rob.
Well, Mailman, thanks for coming on the cast with us and roasting some shit.
Delicious.
It was fun, man. Thanks for having me on.
I know you mentioned before. What's your Twitter?
Mailman Matt, I think.
Mailman Matt. Cool.
Yep.
Got anybody you need to shout out?
No.
Okay. That's totally fine. I was just asking. That's totally fine. Scott, what's your Twitter?
At Illnist, ILLNIST.
I tweet at ClashCastPod. And if you have any questions, you want to get a hold of us, all our contact information is on our website at theclashcast.com. All right, guys.
All right, guys. Talk to you later.
Take care.
Shit, piss, fuck, cunt, cocksucker, motherfucker, tits, fart, turn, twat. Shit, piss, fuck, cunt, cocksucker, motherfucker, tits, fart, turn, twat. Shit, piss, fuck, cunt, cocksucker, motherfucker, tits, fart.